Selenda has made this body better. Getting better with age, and it's because of this bad boy right here. The spoke in the wheel.
Minerals play an essential role in your body's functions. If you don't get enough, you can suffer a long list of health problems. But get the minerals you need and you can absolutely thrive. We used to get our minerals from the food we eat every day, but over-farming has stripped the nutrients from the soil. Crops grown decades ago were far richer in vitamins and minerals than what we have today. You'd have to eat 4 servings of broccoli to get the calcium 1 serving provided in the 1950s. And meat has just half the iron. Here's your solution. Soul Life mineral supplements, including Re-Kick, Reform, and Selenda. They're specially formulated to ensure your body actually absorbs the minerals and nutrients inside. Soul Life has been healing Canadians for years. Now we're proud to be exclusive partners here in America. Click on our link to get your Rick and Kelly discount on these amazing supplements that can change your life for the better.
Soul Life, the minerals you need. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to Daily Smash for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Are you taking your Soul Life?
I am. I'm
Can I
taking
have
my
a-
Re-Kick, taking my Selenda,
Uh-huh.
taking my magnesium.
That's the good stuff right there.
Connie, I grew up with Connie. I was at my girlfriend Connie Carcolici's 50th
It was so much
birthday.
fun.
It was
Thank
so
you guys.
much fun.
And thank you, Brian, for hosting us, for letting us crash at your beautiful house.
I mean, it was so much fun. We had such a great time.
We did. And and we watched the Academy Awards last night. I didn't want to, but we did because Brian's daughter, wanted to watch. And that's coming up. The Adrien Brody speech that's probably still going on.
Yeah, we watched it, and gosh, that Halle Berry looks great. That lady never ages. I mean, and Demi Moore, wow.
Yeah,
wow,
she should have won.
She
But
should have won.
How about when we were watching the speech, and I wasn't even paying attention because I can't stand that stuff. But I'm like, is he still talking? And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, wait, is he still talking? Because I heard the music. I assumed he was going to leave the stage.
Sorry, I drank it all. We don't have any water. Let me get you some water real quick over here.
No, I got it. Let me get it.
So we watched at my girlfriend Connie's house, and it was so funny. I ran into a couple of my friends from grade school, and they were like, "Wow, Kelly, how are you staying in shape? How are you looking so good?" And I said, I've been sick. I've had Hashimoto's. I haven't really been myself lately. But I've taken these minerals, and they have helped me tremendously. Soul Life, I love them. I think I feel and look better because of these. And I work out.
You know, the guys who wrote me from
Well, I haven't
Soul
worked
Life,
out in really 3 weeks.
we haven't worked out nearly as much
In a
as
month.
we will be working out. But the guys from Soul Life wrote me, and they said that there's been a resurgence in reorders.
Because there's so many testimonials that we need to go through.
Yeah.
And talk to people that this has helped them so much.
Legit change people's lives.
Yes.
Like, help them in so many ways, just like it's helped us.
Exactly. And this is why I believe in it so much.
Well, me too. So more on that to come. Get your Soul Life at soullife.com/Rick and Kelly. Get $20 off every bottle.
Yes, I love it.
You're gonna be a huge fan, I promise.
And I didn't take my peptides over there, so I did take my vitamins. But
I took my lean and my fit.
doesn't it it curbs your appetite, doesn't it?
Someone goes, "You don't look lean." I'm like, okay, I just started taking it.
You don't look lean? Show them your abs.
Well, I'm scared to show them right now.
You
I haven't been doing my crunches. I'll show you my abs at the end of the week, okay? They're going to be, by Friday, I'm going to have a 12-pack. I'm in pretty good shape. I want to thank people for their support over the doxing situation, and I want to reassure you, this is not going to be that place where we're going to talk about this all the time. I don't want to talk about it at all. But I do want to say, if someone doxes us, which is illegal for anybody who tries to say it's not, it is.
And it's public record. When you're putting it on a page like Jeff Lewis, for 1 million people to see, that is doxing.
Or on X.
Or on X.
There's no other reason to put it out there unless you're trying to hurt us.
Exactly.
So we did file a police report today.
We called, well, it was funny because...
And letters are being written, cease and desist letters. And I'm not that guy. I don't like doing this stuff. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to tolerate.
I'm going to, I have to go to like a psychiatrist over this because like I feel like I'm like shooken up, and when you feel that way, you can, have anxiety. Now I have to go. I can sue for that. You guys can hide behind your keyboard warrior stuff and keep doing that. Then I was talking to my dad today, and he was like, Kelly, these people are just miserable. They're probably left-wing nut jobs. They're probably, they're just probably progressive, left-wing. And I was thinking about that because we were watching White Lotus, right?
Yeah.
And
that's coming up, the review of White Lotus.
But it just goes hand in hand with the people on the left are angry, they're mad, they want to get back at people. They're and they're the ones who will not have a relationship with somebody. They won't listen to the other side. And on White Lotus, there was the 3 girls, and one of them was an independent, like a libertarian like me, but leans more to the right, likes family values, likes God, likes America, and her boyfriend too. and these girls were like, my God.
They find out that she might have voted for Trump.
And they went sideways. And,
yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? That depicts real life. People go nuts and cuckoo. And it's kind of a disease. It's like a cancer, really.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, my dad's like, and they're probably unproductive. They probably don't make any money. They probably live in a shack. They probably don't have assets.
Jealous.
And they're jealous. And then he said to me, Kelly, everybody knew your address at 3014 Breakers Drive in Corona Del Mar. Everybody knew that.
That's true.
And everybody would come by, honk their horns, wave at me. And the next door neighbor to that address right there, to my house, was selling it for $15 million. But that's okay, because once I flip this house, which is going to happen, you're going to get a little bit more mad because you're going to see how much money I make on this little bad boy.
Emily Anderson said you are doing a great job dealing with the woke lib haters. File charges, hold them accountable. America has had enough of them. And that's so true.
So true. It's so true.
And we are filing charges, and we are, but I'm not, that's it. No more talking about it.
But you know what I'm happy about?
What? This?
I got my countertops in.
You can see we're not sharing the full stuff.
I got my Sub-Zero in. I got my Sub-Zero.
We have a massive Sub-Zero wine fridge. We have we have 2 dishwashers. We have the microwave is here.
We have the crushed. So we bought the crushed.
We got the little nugget ice maker.
They have at Sonic and at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the nuggets.
Those little nuggets. I love those in a drink.
So we
got one in the desert.
Yeah.
And that thing filled up in like a hot second. It was awesome.
Remarkable how quickly it makes the ice.
We were like, okay, we're going to get this one.
Yeah.
So we got
It's going right there in the bar. We have a lot more appliances that will be installed once.
Can we show them? Oh my God, I'm so excited.
The sink?
My sink? Oh my God, you guys.
She got a Ruvati sink.
Well, I wanted the 55 inch.
Wasn't there a 60?
Oh, 60. I wanted the 60.
We were going to get a 60-inch sink.
And then, because this island is
massive.
It's massive.
It's like 15 feet long.
And now the sink looks tiny, and this is a 40. Is this a 50?
This is a 43 or 45. I think it's a 45, and then there's a 53, and then a 60.
But this sink is a workstation sink.
Yeah.
It is fabulous. It is the most bomb thing ever. I'm so excited.
I know, and it would have been great to have the bigger one. It would have required some finagling with the the cabinets. Even though they're custom cabinets, it's like you can only go so big, and this sink was so massive. Plus, you wanted a black one, and so we got the biggest black one.
We got a gunmetal one though.
Yeah,
Doesn't look black, but whatever.
but this kitchen is going to be so effing cool, like beyond cool. And we're going to show the before and afters on our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.com.
So I am getting unlacquered hardware. And so the unlacquered hardware isn't coming in for like another 2 more weeks. Everything's another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like we just got our Pinky's doors in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wait till you see the doors. The doors are so beautiful, and
I feel like it's Christmas. I'm so excited.
People don't even know. People go, oh, anyone who has seen the house or thinks they know this house.
Well, no, people are like, no,
you don't know, okay?
You don't know
You
this
think
house.
you know, but you don't know. And guess what? It's going to be a showstopper.
It's a mile from the beach. A mile from the beach.
How far do you live from the beach?
I can run 4 miles.
Oh.
I can. That's
I
why
can't.
I look the way I do, because I work out.
No, you're in fantastic shape.
I'm just saying, a mile is nothing, my friend.
We're not even we're gonna ride our bikes to the beach. Can you ride a bike to the beach? I hope you can, because we're gonna ride bikes to the beach. It's gonna be a blast.
It's so funny how judgmental people are. It just sounds so
just looking for the stupidest ways to come after us.
We live a mile from the beach. And this is what the houses, they all are on top of each other at the beach. And nobody has pools here at the beach. No one has pools here. Yeah. No one. And we have a pool. It's in the desert.
A beautiful pool.
Like almost a $200,000
at our beautiful desert home.
Yes.
And you know what else we're going to do, I think? Are these, and we put this on our Rick and Kelly show, but now I can show you guys. It's like a brick tile instead of a normal subway tile. It looks like brick.
It's called fire clay tile.
But they're all a little different.
Yeah, they're all a little different, which I like.
And when it's on the wall, it looks like brick.
It's so
neat. Because you put them far apart.
But I also like this. I also like this subway tile.
We're going to have to pick one.
And then I like this other one that I just showed you that was kind of like creamy colors. Because I'm going into white oak. Look at these beautiful herringbone shoes. And then I got my patio furniture in. Oh
yeah. Everything's coming together. The crazy thing is these subway tiles can be really cheap, like $1 a square foot or $2 a square foot, right? Or $3. And
this is $25 a square.
25 a square foot. But we don't need that much of it, so.
And our where is our is it our refrigerator 60 inch?
60 inch. 60 inch.
My friend Connie has a Miele refrigerator, and
hers is 48, I think. It's big. It's 48.
It's a $20,000 refrigerator, and it has a tiny little
freezer.
Tiny little
this
freezer.
Much of the freezer is the ice box. That you don't use. That just makes the ice that goes in the ice maker. And the ice maker, you have to hold the button the whole time that you're getting ice out of it. I don't know. I
would never buy one of those Miele's. Ever.
I'm looking forward to our nuggets. I can't wait for our nuggets.
Can't wait for that.
The trip home, by the way, I drove home from Arizona Monday morning. We got up at 5 a.m.
And I'm glad we did.
And we left at 6, which is 5 a.m. Huntington Beach time. So we left at 6 a.m., gained an hour driving back. No traffic. That's the perfect time to leave. Although when we stopped for gas, and then you could already see it building early at 6 something. But we made it to the desert, to Palm Desert, I think in like 4 hours. Checked on the ice machine, and it had this much crushed ice in it. And then we made it back here in like less than 2 hours. So it was pretty easy, right?
So easy.
We did also watch episode 3 of White Lotus last night.
Sucked. I don't even want to watch it anymore.
Oh, I do. I want to see what happens.
I said to Rick last night, I go, I can't, the characters are not like the second one or the first one, where you immediately were drawn to the characters. Kind of like the haters are on Reddit, where they watch me every single day and they comment on everything like that, like obsessed, like that.
You miss Jennifer Tilly. Not Jennifer Tilly. What's her name?
I love Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer, what's her name?
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes. But I just love those characters. I got into them, and I just can't get into these characters here. Like
they're not as good.
They're not as good, and it's slow.
It is slow, very slow.
Really, really slow.
And you know, Jennifer Coolidge isn't in it, but her ex-husband, who is kind of a dirtbag, is in it.
I would rather watch Jennifer Coolidge this season.
Watch her what?
Watch her. Had her this instead of having that husband.
In the show?
I don't like the husband.
Yeah, no. He's
gross.
You're not meant to like him.
No, I know. He's bad.
He's a bad man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so you're basically saying you're not going to recommend people watch it at all?
I mean, it's just slow. I was getting annoyed watching it. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
When's Beverly Hills on? Is it on tonight?
I guess it's on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's...
Tonight.
Actually, technically it's Monday. This is Tuesday morning show, so... Tomorrow's show, we can watch Beverly Hills and review it.
Oh, and we're getting this Pinky's door right here. It's going to be a black iron, like
French door.
French door, arched. That thing was so heavy. It was.
That got delivered today. This is your. This is for your sink.
I know, but I already bought an unlacquered, beautiful.
Kelly told me because everything's unlacquered. Brass?
Unlacquered brass, but I don't know if it's going to go with that now.
And the button for the garbage disposal, she tells me, is $500 just for the button.
Because it's from Rejuvenation. And it's unlacquered.
I'm like, can we just get a black one? In the news now.
In the news.
Did you watch the Academy Awards? Did you watch Adrien Brody's speech? Insufferable Brody, I call it. And I feel bad because our friend Julianne invested in his film. And his film won a couple of awards. The Brutalist.
Can I just tell you a little backstory about this whole weird thing?
Oh.
So I got invited to this lunch with Georgina. Adrien Brody's girlfriend had no idea they were dating. Because I was like, you know, they loved me at Neiman Marcus. I was like a high-tiered shopper. So they said, would you like to have lunch with Marchesa, Georgina? So I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I don't really know anything about Georgina. I just know that she is a designer for Marchesa. And we had lunch, and she was gorgeous. She was beautiful, skinny, blue eyes, I mean, over the top. And she had that British accent. She was lovely and super sweet, super cool. And when I was there, I'm like, well, where do you live? And she's like, oh, I live in London and LA and New York. And I have a place in Paris. And I said, oh. And she said, and then she started saying, yeah, my husband is Harvey Weinstein. And I said, Harvey Weinstein? Like the movie guy? And she's like, yeah.
Like one of the ugliest, most disgusting people on earth?
And I was like, wow, that's your husband? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. She's like, yes, because she's really proper. And so I was like, then a month later, he gets charged with all that stuff. All that crazy stuff came out. That whole Me Too movement came out. And Linda D'Alessio, who was with me because I took her as my date, she said, can you believe we went to lunch with Georgina? And I'm like, yes. So I'm sitting watching the Oscars and I see her and I'm like, she's dating Adrien Brody. Like, oh my gosh. And then he spoke about her kids and everything. She told me that her kids were in boarding school and all this stuff. And
okay, back to the news at hand.
It was just a story that happened.
Good story. Adrien Brody won Best Actor for The Brutalist, and he gave what has been called the longest winner's speech in the ceremony's 96-year history. And the New York Post said he's probably still giving it, which is my joke at the beginning. Like his 3.5-hour movie, Brody's remarks were extended and brutal. It lasted 5 minutes and 40 seconds. That's nearly 3 Gettysburg addresses.
You know what? They should have just pulled him off of there. They should have said, just get out.
They played the music. He wouldn't leave the stage. He waved it off. Like, how dare you kind of a thing.
Entitled.
I've done this before, thank you, he curtly added, turning off not only the music, but millions of people around the world. Why would he think that we would care to listen to this guy go on for almost 6 minutes?
Because they're narcissists, and they think they're important.
Yeah.
And they think what they have to say is gospel. That's how they are.
So the movie that won Best Picture was Honora. It is among the lowest grossing Best Picture winners ever. That film made a total of $15 million. It'll make more now, but nobody went to see it.
I never heard of it.
It says I had not heard of it. It says here most viewers who watch the show probably haven't seen it, or Second Place The Brutalist, or The Substance, or Nickel Boys, or Sing Sing, or I'm Still Here. I haven't seen any of those movies.
I don't want to either. We saw that Nostra.
Oh, that was, yeah.
That was horrible.
I wish I hadn't seen it.
Me too.
I know of at least one major studio bigwig who's been going around town saying Honora winning would be bad for the industry, and then it won. And Demi Moore was in this movie called The Substance, which we didn't see that either.
Did you see how great she was?
Supposedly she was terrific in that, like a narcissist, but it's like a horror film. That's the movie we should have gone and seen. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Adrien Brody, dude, come on.
He is a good actor, though.
Yeah, but, take it easy. Like, it reminded me of Cuba Gooding Jr. when he, ruined his career because he wouldn't stop and he just went off and it was too much, over and over and too much. Adrien Brody should have known to shut up.
Isn't that funny? Cuba Gooding Jr. was a award-winning, Best Picture, Oscar-winning. He can't even find work right now.
Well, because he made it people think he made a fool of himself. Like he made it. It was embarrassing, and that's because the calls dried up. In any event, congratulations, Adrien Brody, on Best Actor. What does that mean? He won. But I'm not the only one saying it. Everyone's saying.
But I just read a little article that she's getting that Saldani or whatever her name is.
Zoe Saldana.
Saldana, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's getting backlash.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't read the whole article.
I thought she was talented. I saw Colombiana. I think she's in that.
She's talented, that girl.
She's good.
I mean, she deserves to win an Academy Award, too.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
All right, well, we hope you guys have a smash-tastic day. Don't forget about our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. And if you want a sample, you can go to Patreon, go to the Rick and Kelly show, and we posted a couple of short, free clips from back in the day, from the vault.
Because we have to.
We're doing that because we're cooperating. We're doing a Patreon thing where they're promoting our...
They picked us.
They picked us and a bunch of other shows to promote on Patreon. So they're promoting us, and in order to promote us, we have to provide them with some free material, like short clips. But our shows are over an hour long, and they're uncensored, and there's no commercials. So you can watch at your leisure the entire thing if you like, in one sitting, no commercial breaks. You just pause it when you want to pause it.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with this fireplace right over here.
Oh, yeah. Well, like many other things in this house, you're going to have to, we're going to hit it when we hit it.
Yeah.
We're getting to that.
Oof. And the furniture?
It's going to be so nice in here. So nice. I
cannot wait to show you guys.
Yeah, we will show you.
I cannot wait to show you guys.
We'll show you. Have a smash-tastic day.
Bye, guys.